see, San Antonio Riverwalk, man, it's one of the most amazing places out here where you can chill. The vibe is cool. As you can see, man, look, it's plenty of food, water, liquor, whatever you got is definitely out here. And you even got a mom and pop store. What, you don't believe me? You ain't gotta believe me. Check it out.
That you're in is a seat that you get. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Please keep your head, hands, shoulders, knees, and toes inside the boat at all times. Do not try to touch anything outside the boat, even if it's above you or beside you. Some of the stuff is very sharp, you will get cut, and I ain't got no band-aids. Please don't bleed on my boat, that's nasty. If we were to end up in the water anytime this evening, these two hatches in front of me here, they have life jackets in them. Put one on, jump in the water, and stand up until you're 4 feet deep. Just like at the movies, guys, no talking on your cell phones. People came to hear me talk, not you. Please be respectful to the others around you, even with side conversations. They still would like to hear me, not you. Lastly, there's no smoking on my boat, as there's no smoking on the Riverwalk and the $300 fine if they catch you. If I catch you, you give me that $300. Yeah, let me catch you. That includes vaping and dipping, guys. Alright, let's get this party started, huh? It's gonna be a little loud over here for me to talk, so just listen to the music. Alright guys, give me your best burrito. Alright, you guys can exit the Save some for the rest of us though. I would do it, but my throat hurts. We just love the Arlington River Theater, guys. Opened in 1941, has an 800-person capacity. But my favorite thing about that location was the stage on the right. It was in a movie. A very popular movie, too. Can anybody tell me what the name of that movie was? Not the album, look it up. I said a popular movie. Not studying to get up. It was Miss Congeniality. Yeah, Miss Sandra Bullock's right there on that stage. I'll tell you what though, folks, she wasn't smiling because of cameras. Yeah, she was smiling because I drove by. Yeah, she said, wow, Jazz, you got some mad voting skills. I was like, I know. Back here to my right, we have the Briscoe Art Museum open in 2013. But this is actually the San Antonio Public Library from 1930 to 1968. From 1968 to 2001, it was the Hertzberg Circus Museum. Hey, give me a best burrito. Not you, honey, then. You want him, no problem? I'm just kidding. Now, coming up right here, guys, is a low-bearing iron cast bridge. Don't worry, you gotta be at least 7'2" to hit your head on this bridge, but you got me as a boat captain. The most you get is a free haircut. Yeah. Some of y'all guys been on this tour before. Fun fact, guys, this is only one of 5 bridges in San Antonio. One of 10 in the United States. This bridge was made in Berlin, Connecticut. Yeah, but we ain't getting no haircuts today, guys. Give it up for your boat captain. Let's go. Man, that would have been awkward if nobody did anything. Over here to my right, we have a Marriage Island. 1691, Father Massonet held the first Catholic Mass on this island. 300 years later came that sculpture from Rolando Briseño known as Father Massenet's Table. Hotel Contessa holds over 300 wedding ceremonies on the island every year. Yeah. I'll be in the back saying, don't do it. Save your money. It's a trap. Take me to Fiji. You guys see this island right here to my right? Yeah, that's Divorce Island. That's right, bigger. Here, Mama on the front. No phones. No talking on your cell phones. Tell Mama I love her and say goodbye. No cell phones.
No hablando.
Bye-bye. Love you. Te amo mucho. Alright guys, look at me. Look at me, look at me. I know I'm not that cute, but I'm still here. Come on. Hey, how's it going? Alright. Go look right there with the flag. Anybody recognize the building with the flag? Anybody say Ghostbusters? Yeah, well that's not it. Yeah, that's in New York. Yeah, that's actually our Tower Life building, guys, opened in 1929. Now, can anybody tell me what happened during that era in 1929? The Great Depression, the Great Depression, the stock market crash, right? So the Smith & Young brothers originally made this building for $3 million. If you look very closely to the tippy top, as you can see, the Smith & Young brothers are very superstitious. They wanted to lead off evil spirits and bad business, hence the gargoyles and the grotesques, right? But due to the Great Depression and also the stock market crash, they ended up having to sell the building for $300,000. That's not even a quarter of what they spent on the building. If you ask me, they probably could have saved some money on those gargoyles because they didn't help that at all. Yeah, save money, live better, Walmart. Straight ahead, guys, you can see a big red building. I hate that place. Yeah, it's the Bear County Courthouse. Yeah, I only been there one time. Yeah, just relax, guys. There's just a speeding ticket on the boat. It's okay. Now, this is one of the oldest buildings downtown, folks. It opened in 1897. And that's not brick you see up there. That is red sandstone and granite. Over here to my right, we have our International Center. Remember how I was telling you about the San Antonio Public Library? They moved it from over there to over here. 1968 to 1999. 98. What he said. Alright guys, look at me. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Alright. Now you see the corner of this building back here? Yeah. It kind of looks like a ship, right? And I call it the Titanic. Because if you guys look super closely, you can still hear the horn. Don't look at me, look at the building. You hear it? Alright, here's 2-way traffic, guys. We don't want to get T-bone right, we just want T-bone steaks. If you're vegan, T-bone tofu, I guess, I don't know. But if you guys are smart, you get a combination. Oh, what am I saying? But you guys want to see how fast this boat can really go? Yeah, too bad, this is it. Coming up right here, you see this bridge with all that shiny stuff up there? Just like Paris, this is our Love Lock Bridge. Yeah, so that you write your initials on a lock, lock it on the gate, throw away the key that your love will be forever. Yeah, and I mean forever. Forever. Do it with me. Forever. But if you guys are smart, you get a combination lock. Yeah, I got like 3 of them up there. Shh, don't tell nobody. Sadly enough, though, guys, San Antonio did have a major flood. 1921, it rose 10 feet above street level, killed 50 people, and cost millions of dollars in damages. That's when Emily Edwards and Maverick Green set up the Conservation Society in 1924 to oppose the demolition of the old market house that stood right in the middle of the flood control bypass system, which is what we're currently in right now. It did lead on to lose that battle, and that's when Father of the Riverwalk King, Mr. Robert Huckman. He is the one who designed everything that you see above water level, even a new flood control system, so we have not had a flood since. But he left everything in this water, all natural. He wanted to keep it as natural as possible, so that means everything inside this water as of right now is actual wildlife. It is not stock fish. Back up these steps right here to my left, we have the San Fernando Cathedral, opened in 1733. Said that the King of Spain invited 16 families from the Canary Islands to find civilization there because the church is right in the middle of the city. Crazy thing is that this church is still open to this day. They have a German, They have a light show every Tuesday through Sunday. Straight ahead, guys, you see this big old tree right here? Yeah, it's just a tree. No, I'm just kidding, guys. This is our Ben Milo tree. It said that a Mexican soldier hit up in the street and shot Ben Milo across the water in 1835. Now this tree stands 90 feet tall and is over 400 years old. That's older than San Antonio. Yeah, that tree is haunted for sure. For sure.
Really haunted.
You guys remember that gate that I honked at back there? That's floodgate number 4. It comes up from the water to close, right? This one behind me here, floodgate number 3. But I call it the bougie floodgate. You want to know why? Because they spend more money on that thing than they did the other one. And this one's smaller. It comes down like a garage door. Talk about you fancy, huh? To my left, we got the Drury Inn, which opened in 1998. But this is known to be our CPS building that kept all the businesses with electricity during the Great Depression. Now this is one of my favorite stories, guys. One of my favorite stories. Over here to my right, we have the Esquire Tavern. The Esquire Tavern opened in 1933, which was during the Prohibition, which was a time where we could not do what?
Drink alcohol.
Drink and sell alcohol, yes. So this was not a tavern. This was a barber shop. They used the barber shop as a speakeasy, which is a legal bar. They would use haircuts as codes to get drunk. Yeah, they do that. Hey, let me get faded real quick, you know what I'm saying? Throw some off the side, maybe some nose hairs a little bit, maybe my eyebrows. The point is they wanted to feel good instead of look good, right? 1 hour after the Prohibition ended, they opened as a full-time bar. They didn't waste any time. Except for that hour. As you guys are able to tell, over here to my right is another one of our locations. This is our Aztec Theater location. The Aztec Theater opened in 1926 as a silent movie theater. You know, sometimes if you listen real close, you can still hear the film too. There's a silent movie theater, guys. Awkward. Raise your hand if you've seen the movie Selena. Yeah, anything for Salinas? Yeah, see that bridge straight ahead? That is the iconic bridge that was filmed in that 1997 movie with Jennifer Lopez. It is said that Cindy Quintanilla and Chris Perez had their proposal on this bridge. Yeah, J-Lo was proposed to everywhere else. Yeah, now she's getting divorced everywhere else too.
17.
Yeah, she said, "Como la flor." It's also known as our Robert Huckman Bridge, guys. Father of the River Walk. Dedicated to him after he fixed everything up for us. Over here to my right, we have the Mocara Hotel, which opened in 2003. But this was known to be the Frank Saddlery Company in 1901. Supposedly, this is where Teddy Roosevelt and his Rough Riders had their saddles and their buggies made, but you know, I don't know, I wasn't there. Over to my left, we have La Mansión del Rio, opened in 1853 as the St. Mary's School for Boys. Then they decided, you know what, let's become a law school for a little bit. So they did that for a few decades, right? After those few decades, they decided, you know what, we should be teaching boys and girls too. So they did, but they couldn't stay here, it was too small. They had to move the entire school to the other side of town. It is now known as St. Mary's University. This building wasn't even this many stories high when they turned it into a hotel. They had to add 6 more stories before it became a hotel. Alright guys, raise your hand if you want to see some magic. Yeah, me too. Okay, I'm going to show you guys an optical illusion, right? You're going to look up to the left, all the way up to the sky, the left, all the way up to the sky, all the way up, up. Looks like a freestanding wall, right? Yeah, Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's also known as our Nix Hospital, opened in 1930. It was the very first fully serviced and air-conditioned hospital in the nation. It's also the birthplace of Carol Barnett, Oliver North, and Fast and the Furious, Michelle Rodriguez. Yeah, that's my wife. And she just doesn't know it yet. Straight ahead, guys, you can find the Hyatt Regency Hotel. 1981, they purposely limited this hotel to only be 16 stories high so that it would not shadow over the Alamo. It was even put through shadow testing just to make sure. Fun fact, guys, I had 2 great grandparents that fought in the Alamo too. Yeah, 2 weeks ago they fought in the main lobby. It was embarrassing. I'm so glad I recorded it. It was like watching the Matrix all over again. Now this is one of my favorite parts of Riverdale, guys. They always have live music playing. They got like jazz, rock, karaoke. Listen up. It's playing right there. Say it one more time. Say it one more time. Caricatures. During this time, I'm just kidding. I love you. Oh, I have really good hearing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, during this time, I do like to say thank you to any military on the boat. We have any military on the boat? Raise your hands. Alright, any first responders, firemen, policemen, nurses, doctors, teachers. Alright, get them all a round of applause real quick, guys. Come on. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Yeah, these are not paid actors, guys. Right here to my right, we have our casino club building. Now slow down, folks. It's not an actual casino. Otherwise, all my tips would be here. It's actually a German society gathering spot in 1927. Now it's an apartment complex and a restaurant. The apartments are said to be around $700 to $800 for rent, but it's a 6 to 7 year wait list. If you think about it though, if you ever did live on the river, you got all these options for food, you wouldn't have to go grocery shopping, right? I mean, CVS is back there, got your 2 kinds of alcohol, one for the inside, one for the outside. No, I'm just kidding, guys. All seriousness aside, if you ever wanted to have dinner on a boat, you can. You just go to the restaurant of your choosing and they can set up a dinner charter for you. However, it does take a few weeks to get set up, so if you don't really have that kind of time, you still want to have a good time, go to any one of these restaurants anyway. They'll have amazing food and probably their own little twist on a margarita. Right here to my right, you guys see this round-shaped building right here to my right? This is our Clipper building. Robert Huckman moved his office down here in 1941 to encourage more businesses to come onto the river, but they were scared to because of that flood I told you about. But eventually it did work out. Alright guys, can I trust you? Can I trust you? He said no. He said absolutely not. Alright, I'm gonna trust y'all folks. Alright, listen up. Be ready. Be on your toes. Listen up. This just does not work out. It's pretty so embarrassing. And if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Man. Need some water in those margaritas. I need a margarita now too. No, I'm kidding, guys. Over here to my right, we have Casa Rio. The very first restaurant opened doors in the Riverwalk in 1946. They just celebrated their 76th anniversary just a couple years ago. They used to have boats too, but we stole them. Over here to my left, you guys see this big red sculpture over here to my left? That is the Torch of Friendship. Yeah, it was a gift from Mexico in 2002 to show unity between San Antonio and Mexico. That's right, not the United States, just San Antonio. Yeah, Mexico said they wanted to be best friends forever. My God, like totally BFFs. My God, besties. So this water is all natural to a certain extent, right? You see this bridge behind me? Everything from the bridge and back is all natural water. Everything from the bridge forward is not. This water is our entire man-made extension. We made this to go to and from the World Cup in 1968. Inside they made concrete about 4 to 5 feet deep. Back then, though, we did not have these beautiful electric boats that you're on today. We had gondolas. Now, does everybody know what a gondola is?
La góndola.
And it's a big canoe with a stick, right? Just like in Italy where that guy sings to you. He goes, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. But in Italian though, right? Yeah, kid-friendly boat, guys. Hashtag PG-13 boat. Y'all see the Marriott Hotel up there in the sky? Yeah, that was not originally the location of the Marriott. It was the Fairmont, 1906. You can find the Fairmont Hotel in the Guinness Book of World Records as the largest building ever moved. Due to its historic area, we couldn't demolish the Fairmont to create the Marriott, so we moved a 1,600-ton building on 36 dollies, used trucks and windlasses to move it. If you don't believe me, there's a 15-minute YouTube video online. Check it out for yourself. We did open the Marriott in 1960. Alright guys, last time, look at me. Last time, look at me, look. Alright. Right there. Tower of America. Opened in 1968. Stands 750 feet tall, has a rotating restaurant at the top. But it is only the second largest operations tower in the United States. We had 3 altogether. Can anybody tell me where the largest one is? What did you just say? The largest operations tower in the United States. I just said it was the second tallest. Put it together. Seattle is the smallest. Any other guesses? New York? Nope.
Vegas.
It is Las Vegas, the stratosphere. Yes. Yeah, they didn't have to go to school for that one, guys. They just went to Vegas. You guys see the statue over here to my left? Big old statue right here to my left? That is the Stargazer. We just got her a few years ago, folks. She's nothing new, nothing old. She's entirely made of volcanic rock and marble. They said that the star in her hand is supposed to light up with 3 stars in the sky. Yeah, but I don't see how we can see that because all the signs say don't fly. If you guys want to get a good picture of the Tower of America, now is your chance. Right up there. Let's go boogie me. Walking around all over there. There? How do you get in there? You walk. No, they have an elevator that goes all the way up. They got stairs too. Yeah. I know someone who did the marathon to go all the way up to the stairs. They got no AC in there. Well, they probably don't have good AC at least. I don't know how AC would work around a building like that, you know? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering into our convention center area. Our convention center was named after Henry B. Gonzalez. Now, Henry B. Gonzalez was the first Mexican-American and also San Antonio native congressman to serve in the House of Representatives. He served from 1960 to 1999, then his son took over, Charlie Gonzalez, from 1999 to 2013, like father, like son. They named the convention center after him in 1975. You guys see this bridge coming up right here? Yeah, it's just a bridge. It has no historical significance to it whatsoever. Welcome to the Hotel California. Over here to my left, we have the Lila Cockrell Theater. Lila Cockrell was the first female mayor to serve in office. She ended up serving 3 consecutive terms as well. They named the theater after her in 1975, and when she was done in office, another female mayor took over after that as well. She ended up serving 2 consecutive terms as well. You know what that means, ladies? We rule the world. Go around the world, girl. Around the world, girl. We run this mother. Y'all about to see my mad body skills? Are they just doing the instrumental or what? Where's the voice? Oh, you're watching me? No, the rail's broken over there. You can see something sticking out over here. Sit down for me, baby, over there. Thank you. All right, right Right above the Lila Cockrell Theater sign, you're gonna see a big old mural. Big old mural right above the Lila Cockrell Theater sign. See it? That is the confluence of civilization. You guys see that kid right there standing in the middle? That is the child of the future. He's standing right on top of the Alamo. Can anybody tell me the name of his parents? It is Adam and Eve, yeah, look at her. Yeah. That's cool. She went to school, huh? So Mexico gets to this bureau in 1968 for the World Seventh Fair. They believe that the Alamo will be the child of the future for San Antonio. And look where we are here today, ladies and gentlemen. We are a forever growing city and a main tourist attraction. That mural stands 130 feet wide, 22 feet tall, made over 400,000 tiles from all over Mexico. Yeah. Whoever had that somewhere out there, I feel sorry for them. You guys have all probably noticed that all our boats have different designs on them, right? My boat is for the sun, because the sun hates me apparently. Because I shine bright like a diamond. We also have one for the military, the Doves, the Tricentennial, which is a 300-year celebration of San Antonio, and also one for the San Antonio missions. Yeah, the colors don't mean anything. They're just there to look pretty like me. You guys want to see why they hired me for this job?
Yeah.
They watch my head. Yeah, I'm at the high requirements, huh? You're on the step school too. You guys see that statue over there, with the guy holding the baby? See that statue right there with the guy holding the baby? If you didn't see him, it's okay. He's going to be there all day. He ain't going nowhere. That is St. Anthony, also known as San Antonio de Padua. He was a gift from Portugal in 1968. So that if you pray to him about something that you've lost, he will help you regain it back, such as hope, honor, dignity, pride. Not your left shoe or your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. They ain't gonna have the right shoe or the right ex either. Yeah, that's why we can't have nice things. But he'll help you find love, just not specifically in one person. Maybe for a hobby or chores. I don't know. If you lose your wallet, he'll help you find that too. You just gotta leave a little tip, find your seat. Over here to my right, big pointy rooftop gospel looking thing right there. That is St. Joseph's. St. Joseph's opened in 1868. Back then we had a German Catholic society, so of course you needed somewhere to practice the religion. Crazy thing is that this church is still open to this day. They have a German Catholic service and also a German choir. Website's online if you want to check it out for yourself. Over here to my left, we have the Hilton Palacio del Rio. You can see the rooms, they go in and out, in and out, in and out. Now, H.B. Zachary specifically made this hotel for the World Seventh Fair in 1968, but he made it more interesting than it looked. Urban legend says is that he made a bet, right? He said, if I can't make this hotel within 1 year, I will sell the hotel for $1. So, he made that bet. Shook hands, no contract. He started off with making the first 4 stories at that location and made the rooms on the other side of town. Now I'm talking fully stocked rooms, guys. I'm talking beds, nightstands, the Bible in the nightstand, toilet paper, toothpaste, down to the chocolate mint on the pillow. And he built those fully stocked rooms like Legos. It's called modular construction. He ended up making that hotel within 7 months. That's 202 working days. You can find that hotel in the Guinness Book of World Records as the fastest building ever created. Which shows you I have to make my house in 7 months and for $1. That must be nice. Well, you guys are probably wondering how many things fall into the water, right? A lot. A lot of things fall into the water every single day, but the most common thing is cell phones. They found over thousands of cell supposedly cleaned out the water a couple years ago. Yeah, 6 of them are mine. You guys want to see what all the people call it? See that green sign right there? It says Irish Pub. Now on average, the amount of people that do fall into the water every year is approximately 270 people. And that's the bare minimum. It's usually more. You want to know why? Because people die for their phones. And their kids. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you again so much for coming on the Yo-Yo Cruises. Once again, my name is Jazz. I was your boat captain for this evening. Thank you. If you guys don't like my tour, my name is Juan. Please remain seated, guys. I'll let you know once you connect to the boat. Once again, please remain seated. I'll let you know once you connect to the boat. Tipping is also allowed, accepted, and very much greatly appreciated.
Just as soon as these roads are fully furnished, I was brought here to this location to back up to the again. They started